Sleep didn't come easily, and when it did, images of Camille, Miguel, Mom, Dad, and the sword danced in my head. They must have had automatic lighting, because the space outside my fake window brightened and I looked at my clock. Seeing it was just before 6, I threw my covers off. In the kitchen, I found a weary-eyed Tyler, nonetheless trying to make inroads with Alina. I pointed at him as he joked about the weather in Iceland. "You need to focus on coven training. You'll be far more useful as a full witch." "There's no way I can get him ready in a month, much less a week," Grady noted, entering the room. "Fine." I downed a glass of orange juice. "We need to be training together anyway. We've got to work as a team if we want to succeed at any plan." An idea started to form in my brain, but I wasn't ready to share it. We needed someone inside, and I figured Tyler and his dad were the most expendable. Perhaps if they acted as if they were giving themselves up for Camille's freedom, we could get an inroad into the compound. I knew they would never set Camille free, but if timed right, Grady and Tyler could cause a distraction long enough for us to sneak in. Of course, if the plan failed, then we'd be down 2 or more men. But if we were inside, even as captives, I'd be closer to Camille. After our workout, I felt justified in thinking Tyler would make good bait. He was so distracted by Alina, he couldn't get a simple levitation spell to hold for more than a minute. I wondered if there were any girls in Iceland. The way he pranced around Alina, trying to prove how strong he was, drove me nuts. Hunter seemed not to notice Tyler's flirting, and I wondered if Hunter felt secure enough in his relationship with Alina to be unaffected. I appreciated that he focused and stayed on task. "So, the team," I asked at lunch. "Who can we use?" Orm cleared his throat. "Both Alina and Hunter can't go into the compound." "What?" I set my piece of sushi down. "We need the strongest witches on this." Orm's mouth formed a smile. "How do you know I'm not stronger than Hunter?" "Are you?" "No." Orm's eyes didn't leave mine. "But we can't take the chance of all 3 children of light being captured." Hunter abandoned his bite. "Jude, Tyler, and I should go." "Am I chopped liver?" Grady asked. "We need someone to man the boat. Maybe 2 people for backup," I pointed out. "I should go in," Alina said. "No," Hunter shook his head. "I'm a vampire and a witch. It gives me an advantage. Plus," her eyes cut to the table, "he's killed you once. They want me alive." "There's that." Hunter balled his fists and let them rest on the tabletop. I figured he wasn't happy being sidelined, that his girlfriend might be stronger than him, or he didn't want any chance of her being captured. I couldn't blame him for thinking any of those. Ever since they'd mentioned February, I couldn't stop picturing Camille. Hair matted and pale, looking almost lifeless in the cell I'd rescued her from.